So, hello guys, this is Swinnyworkouts. I think it's episode 6. Yeah, I think it's episode 6. Today, I'm doing some weightlifting, working on my front delt, which is basically the anterior delt. This exercise, I think it's called the front delt lift, I think it's called. Yeah, it's called a front delt lift. I call it that. I don't think the actual word for it's called that, but I make words for my own workouts. But basically, if I don't know the word for the workout, I just basically make words up for it. So yeah, this is like a front delt lift. Do about 3 sets of 30 reps, 30 or 20 reps. Yeah, I think it's 20 reps I did. Yeah, I did this morning. Basically, I was like, I didn't do any weightlifting this week, so I thought, might do some weightlifting, be pretty cool. So yeah, just resting between sets. The thing about weightlifting is, I've been doing it for the past 8 years, and out of a lot of people, I'm the type of person you need to listen to when it comes to weightlifting. Whenever you weightlift, you don't have to get that sore feeling. If you're a beginner, you'll have this sore feeling at start, and in the certain muscle group that's lacking, you're working on a bicep, a tricep, or a shoulder, it will end up getting sore at first. Oh, come here. Bo's over there. Yeah, it'll end up getting sore at first, but when that muscle maturity starts to happen, and the fibers between your muscles start to regrow and get bigger, basically, you won't get that sore feeling anymore. And whenever you're at the gym and you've been doing it for a while, come here, Bo. You don't have to have that sore feeling anymore. You just need to do that pump. And even to do weightlifting, you don't have to do that much either. It can be 8 minutes. It's not like cardio where you have to do it for half an hour. Just if you do weightlifting, make sure it's 20 minutes long. It could be half an hour long if you want it to be. I'm starting to fail those reps there. Not full range of motion. Yeah, I'll get on to full range of motion in a minute. Alright, so I'm doing my second workout. Right, these are lateral delt. I think these are called lateral. No. Yeah, these are called delt lifts basically. And what they're doing is they're working your medial delt, which is your middle delt, which connects the 3 delts. It's the middle one. It's the biggest one. Basically, I'm doing partial reps. I'm not doing full range of motion. You don't really have to on this workout. What I talk about full range of motion and partial reps is, full range of motion is where you bring it right to the top and you bring it right down and you lose the tension and then you build the tension back up again. Partial reps is where you come halfway. It can be halfway up, or you can have it up. Let's say you start from the up and halfway down. The best muscle groups for partial reps, I would say, is biceps, delts, and probably abs. Other muscle groups like chest, even triceps, you have to go full range of motion. And even legs as well. If you're doing squats or anything like that to work on your thighs, if you're working on your quads or anything like that, you have to go full range of motion to get that feeling that it's pumped up. But yeah, the shoulders here, you don't have to go full range, because it feels alright with partial reps basically. That's why I'm not going fully up. And plus, sometimes you can pull joints as well. I think it was 2015. I was doing a raise as well, a delt raise, and I pulled one of the joints in my right arm. And yeah, that's really taught me not to do full range of motion when I do that. So yeah, I just keep it light, like I'm doing now, and don't go too heavy either, because the delts aren't big muscles. They're not like your biceps or triceps. They're small muscles. You need to go medium weight and just make sure you just get that pump. So yeah, what I'm working on now is the posterior delt. What I'm doing is I'm raising up, I'm working a bit of the back as well, so I'm getting 2 muscle groups. But yeah, this is the workout with the the curl bar and working out my posterior delt, just raising it up. This is a full range of motion as well, because sometimes you can mix it up. You can go full range of motion with your lifts, or you can just do partial reps. It depends on how you feel. What I recommend for anyone who does weightlifting is try and figure out how it feels to you. Like if you work out a certain way, like if you're working out on biceps or something, try and do full range of motion first and then do partial reps and see the difference and try and experiment with your own body in a sense. Because you won't learn anything if you just keep listening to people who aren't you. Like my body isn't the same as yours. Your body it might be different physicality. You might have a different sort of muscle. I don't know, like your muscle might be looking different, might be a different shape. So yeah, you might have to work out a bit differently. Some people prefer full range of motion for different muscle groups, but yeah, I'm just raising that up. Working the back delt. Now I think the back delt is one of the smallest ones. And yeah, I try and work on my anterior and posterior delt a bit more than my middle one, because I work on the middle one quite a lot. And the problem with working on your medial delt and your shoulders is whenever you see a guy at the gym and he's got those really like mountain shaped shoulders and those like, he just looks like an oval, he looks like a giant egg when he walks. That just really, I find that to be really like, it's unsymmetrical, it looks awful. I hate it when people look like that, it really puts me off. Like one time I was at this gym, I've done the video, I'll just tell the story. One time I was at this gym, right, and I saw this guy and he had these humongous shoulders, and he walks around like he's some boss or something, and I'm just there just like sniggering a bit because like he just looks so bad, man. Like his shoulder, like it's unsymmetrical, one side of his shoulder looks bigger than the other, and it's like, what the fuck. Yeah man, you need to do more symmetrical work. You need to work every muscle group. Like if you work on your biceps, you have to work on your lead. Like you have different types, different fibers of your bicep, right? So there's different exercises for your biceps, your triceps, even your calf muscles, even your quads as well. Like you have to work on every little bit to make it symmetrical. If you're one of those guys who work on a muscle group too much, you end up looking like a Mount Everest boulder shoulders guy, and it just looks awful. So yeah, whenever you do weightlifting, make sure you focus on strength first. Make sure you're strong. You're doing. Start off doing full range of motion. Make sure you work on strength basically, and second, make sure you look symmetrical. Make sure that your muscle isn't. Well, one muscle group isn't over dominating the other muscle groups. Like if you have tiny triceps and your biceps are like big, it looks bad. Like you have to work on every muscle group in my opinion. So yeah, take this in mind when you do workout. And yeah, I'll be doing other weightlifting sessions as well. Next I might do probably, I would say back workouts. I'm going to work on my back next. And yeah, please subscribe, whatever you want, and goodbye.